Hey guys, I'm back for another live build. Super excited to be back. It's been far too long since I've been doing one of these, but I'm super excited just to be building again, talking with you guys again. So definitely let me know when you're here. Feel free to give me a chat down in the chat box. Ooh, I see a lot of people coming in right now. Oops, I've just kicked my camera here. We've got Joker Boss Films, Sour Squad 2, Joey Vehar, Lego Master 25, Star-Lord's here, Han Solo's here. We've got all the celebrities, so very excited to have you guys all here. Let's see. So tell me, guys, definitely let me know your questions in the comments. I'm trying a different streaming setup, so it's a little bit precarious for me today. But like I said, overall, just happy to be back with you guys. So, wow, lots of people in the chat here. So I got a question here from Lloyd MNR Vlogs 18 HD. Hey, what's your opinion on Thor? Well, I love the character, and I really loved Thor Ragnarok. So that's my opinion. All right. Ethan Hayes asks, how did I find the set? Well, this was actually at my local Target. So now that it's past March 3rd, all the sets are just widely available. So definitely check your stores out and just buy it because they're all great. All right. Let me go ahead and get this package opened here. I just have a little blade that I'm going to open this package up with. All right. Beautiful. And then let me just dump out all the contents. So we've got a couple bags here. This is bag 1, some stickers, always fun. And then we've got some instructions. And where's bag 2? All right, here's bag 2. All right, I'm going to put bag 2 aside, put the box aside, and here we go. All right, a lot of questions here in the chat. You know, it feels like I've been away too long. I'm not used to all the fun in the chat. All right, let's see. Matthew Cade 462 asks, what is my favorite Infinity War set? My favorite Infinity War set is probably the Sanctum Sanctorum. Not just because it's the biggest. I feel like that's the easy reason to say that, but no, I just really like it. All right, I'm going to angle the camera down a little bit. Oh, there's my fingers. All right, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I really love the Sanctum Sanctorum set. I just think that it's got a fun build, really good minifigures. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's a nice one. All right. We've got a lot of people who are building the sets already. So we've got a lot of people talking about how much they're enjoying the sets. Oops, I almost forgot a couple pieces in the bag. Don't you guys hate when that happens? All right. Here we go. So I've got a question here from Mr. Misty Eyes. Are you hyped for Solo? You know, I am looking forward to the movie, but I'm a little bit concerned. You know, I feel like if it was going to be such a huge, amazing movie, we'd be getting a lot of press and advertisements and all this sort of stuff. So I feel like the fact that it's been a little quiet on their end makes me a little nervous, but overall, I'm still pretty excited, and I definitely can't wait to see it. All right, I'm going to angle this down a bit more. All right, perfect. Just getting comfortable. You know, you got to get comfortable before you start building, of course. Don't want to pull a muscle or anything. All right, here we go. So the Lloyd Gamer asks, when will you build Hulkbuster? So yeah, I actually just bought the Hulkbuster set at Target as well. So I'm hoping to do another live stream on that sometime soon. So I don't have a streaming schedule just yet because I'm kind of getting all back into it. But I am pretty excited to build that set as well. All right. Amian Chavez asks, am I excited for Infinity War? So excited for Infinity War. Listen, this has been 10 years in the making, so needless to say, I'm pretty excited. Let me know if you guys are excited in the chat as well. All right, we've got a lot of questions here. Let's see. Star-Lord asks, on a scale of 1 to Infinity War, how hyped am I? Super hyped, like I said. D4 David asks, do you have a Nintendo Switch? And I do have a Nintendo Switch. I did a previous live stream before on the channel, and I showed off my Switch friend code then, but I don't have it handy. But I do have a Switch, and feel free to add me if you guys ever go back to that old stream, or hopefully I'll be doing some gaming streaming coming up. But yeah, I have a Nintendo Switch. I love it. I can't believe it's been already a year since that came out. It feels like it was just yesterday. All right, let's see. Sour Squad 2 asks, am I going to get all of the sets? You know what? When it comes to superhero sets and me, it's really hard for me to resist getting all of them because I'm such a fan of the movies and the characters that I really always just want to make sure I get all of the characters as minifigures. So, especially since this is the movie that has all the hype, I definitely think I'll be getting it. All right, let's see. All right. Do you think that there was too many reused figs? That's from It's Foxy. You know what? It's definitely a lot of reused figs, but, you know, if the characters aren't changing costumes too much, then it probably doesn't hurt to reuse them. I was very happy that we got an updated version of Captain America finally, and we always get a, you know, an updated version of Iron Man, which is great. So as long as we're getting some of the updated versions, you know, I'm not usually too upset. Like if there's a big egregious one, then I'll be mad. But you know, like getting, like here's this is the same Rocket Raccoon in this set. So I'm not terribly upset about that one. Vision I know is the same. Black Panther I know is the same, but you know, if they're not changing too much, I'm not missing out too much. I'm not going to let that upset me is basically what I'm saying. All right. Of course, first mistake of the stream. All right, here we go. So let me look at the next question. Do you own all the Lego Batman movie sets? If not, which ones do you not have yet? That's from TalkBricks. Sorry, TalkBricks. TalkBricks? I don't know. Well, actually, I have most of them, but I've been waiting on a few of them just to pick up to, you know, get some of the promotional items at the Lego store or get free shipping when I do all sorts of, you know, ordering from Walmart and other websites. So I think that I'm pretty close on finishing them. The only one notably there's two notably that I don't have. The first of which is Joker Manor, and that's because it's a very expensive set, and I'm going to be patient on that one, but I'll be getting it eventually. And then the other one is the Justice League Anniversary Party, and that's mostly just a coincidence, but I really don't know why I don't already own that one. Let's see. Lego First Order Trooper 2000 asks, if they made an advent calendar for Marvel, would I buy it? Yes, in a heartbeat. I always loved the Star Wars advent calendar, but, you know, sometimes I feel like there's some great figures, and some years I think that there's just some okay figures. So I'm curious to see what a Marvel calendar would look like, if there'd be a lot of exclusive figures or not. But, yeah, I would like it. I would definitely not say no to it. Let me know your guys' thoughts. All right. Which of the Groot minifigures do I like most? That's from Star Lala. Of all the Groot minifigures, I actually like this Teen Groot one the most. The other one was like kind of that micro figure, and then the other Groot was a buildable figure. And I thought the buildable one was maybe just okay. I mean, I liked it, but, you know, it's a little bit hard when you're trying to do a buildable figure and still have it be a decent build, but also have some custom parts. So I think out of all of them, I really like this Teen Groot figure the best. Let's see. What is your favorite Avengers Infinity characters? From the Lloyd Gamer. So my favorite Avengers Infinity War characters, I really loved Black Panther, the movie, so I'm super excited to see him again. I also really loved Spider-Man Homecoming, so I'm excited to see Spider-Man again. But obviously you gotta love some of the classics. Iron Man's always been a favorite, Tony Stark. So I'm very eager to see everyone back in this one, and especially Doctor Strange too. Yeah, I loved Doctor Strange. All right, here we go. Somebody asks here, this is Radical Pals, asks, what's your favorite Lego video games? Well, everybody here, if you've been a fan of the channel for a while, you know that my favorite Lego video game was, of course, Lego Dimensions. So it's very sad that we don't have Lego Dimensions in our lives anymore, but we had a lot of fun, and that was definitely probably my favorite Lego game ever. Let's see. Blue Benja asks, what is my favorite set so far? So I'm guessing you're saying my favorite set from this movie. Like I said, Sanctum Sanctorum, but I haven't built any of these yet. So it's hard for me to pick a favorite until I've built something, because I don't know, I like to make an educated opinion when I've actually built all the sets. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. Let's see. Could you rank all the MCU movies? Brickmaster Entertainment. Whoa, I'm not sure we have enough time for that here. No, I mean, I've been such a fan of all the MCU movies for so long. You know, I like to consider them all just different carats of gold. You know, they're all great movies, but some obviously are slightly better than others, but they're all different carats of gold. Yeah, I love all the movies. Let's see. What's your thoughts on the Nexo Knights cancellation from TalkBricks? So, I was never a big fan of the theme, not because I didn't think it was a good theme, but I never bought a lot of it. I never really played around with that theme too much. That being said, it's still a very good theme. I certainly don't want anyone to think that. Oh, I found another mistake. Michael, you got to watch it when you're streaming. But anyway, so I just never really got into the theme. So it wasn't like it was a bad theme or anything like that. It just wasn't one of the ones that I collected a lot of. So I'm really sad to see a theme that people liked go. But for me, I'm not going to miss it probably too much just because I didn't really play with it too much. All right, let's see. We've got Andrew Garrett asks, thoughts on Black Panther if you saw it? So I did see the movie, and actually I saw it kind of late, so I was very concerned about spoilers, but I managed to avoid all the spoilers, so that's super exciting. And I loved the movie. I thought that it was really cool. The culture that they, built about the world of Wakanda was so great. And so, yeah, overall, I'm a huge fan. Can't wait to see more from the character. And yeah, let me know your thoughts too. All right, I'm just putting on a sticker here, my first sticker of the set. Always high tension doing these on camera. I don't know about you guys, if any of you guys have done any live builds, but I'm so particular about my stickers. I have to get them perfect. So doing them on camera always makes me a little bit nervous. And this set has a decent amount of stickers. I was debating about doing the Hulkbuster set during this stream, but it had so many more stickers, and that's why I ended up picking this one. Isn't that funny? Because when you're doing it, live for the world, you got to make sure you get your stickers right, or else, you're not setting a good sticker example. All right, we've got another a question in here. Do I like Lego Marvel or Lego Star Wars more? That's from Brickmaster Entertainment. So in general, I used to be a huge Lego Star Wars fan and collector, and I guess I still am to a certain extent. But it's hard to be a Lego Star Wars fan because there's so many sets, and especially in the recent waves, there's been so many very expensive sets. So sets that are like 60, 70 to 100, 120, 150. So I've kind of backed off on my Lego Star Wars buying, especially because I feel like I keep rebuying a lot of the same sets. Like, how many TIE fighters have I bought? How many A-Wings have I bought? How many Y-Wings have I bought? So right now, I'm going to say I like Marvel a little bit more. All right. Mr. Misty Eyes says, you should do a live stream for the Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon. Yes, if I could afford that set, I would love to do a live stream on it. So, yeah, maybe I should do a GoFundMe, help TalkBricks get a Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon. All right. So let's see. Do I have an Xbox or PS4 or only Nintendo Switch? From D4 David. I have a PlayStation 4 as well. And I mostly just play Lego games on it, as you can imagine. So yeah, feel free to look me up. My username on PlayStation is just TalkBricks. All right. Brother from Another Brick. What set do you regret buying? Oh, gosh. There's probably a lot of sets that I regret buying. The one that I said in the last stream, which I'll probably still agree with, is I bought a lot of the Lego Angry Birds sets to do reviews on. And it was because when I made a news video about the Lego Angry Birds line, you guys loved it. And so I was like, oh my God, my audience just loves Angry Birds. Turns out you guys didn't really love Angry Birds. So I regret buying that one. All right. Oh, wow. Mr. Misty Eye said he'd pledge $100,000 to a GoFundMe for me. Wow. That would be amazing. All right. Let's see. We've got a question here in the chat from Ethan Studios 2000 Lego Ninjago. Do you like Ninjago? I love it. Yeah, actually, I really do like Ninjago. I got super into the show when the movie was coming out. So I did a lot of research on the series because I didn't know too much about it. If you guys have been on these streams before, you know that I wasn't a huge Ninjago fan always. So it took me a little bit of research time to watch all the episodes, catch back up, learn about the characters, and I did all that in anticipation of the Lego Ninjago movie. But yeah, I got super into the show, so it's very good, and I haven't seen this week's episode, but I heard it was great. So yeah, very exciting. All right, Brick Star Wars Boy 10 asks, TalkBricks, are you getting the UCS Hulkbuster? And the answer to that is, oh yeah, definitely. That set just looks so fantastic, so I'll definitely be getting it eventually. It's hard when you buy all the expensive sets because, you only have so much money. So the question is, do I buy, a handful of the smaller Infinity War sets, or do I get just one Hulkbuster set? So I'm holding off for a bit. So I missed the art print. I was a little sad about missing the art print, but I'll be picking it up. I'll be picking it up soon. All right. Let's see. Will there be more Infinity War sets? I heard rumors about a second wave. That's from Henry Vargas. There will definitely be more Infinity War sets. Just knowing how popular this franchise is, and there's still some minifigures that we haven't gotten yet. So considering what happened with Civil War, where there was a second wave, I highly, highly imagine that we'll be getting a second wave for this as well. Let's see. Do you have any of the old Marvel sets from 2000 to current? That's from Mark Kraft. Yeah, actually, I have a lot of the old Marvel sets. I even have some of the old Spider-Man sets back when it was part of the Lego Studios line. I don't know if anyone here remembers that. But yeah, so I've been collecting the superhero line for a long, long time. And it's definitely my favorite of all the lines, just because I'm a huge comic book fan. And I love all the movies, and I watch all the DC TV shows and the Marvel TV shows. So yeah, I have a lot of those. All right, brother from another brick. Since you're an AFOL, how many of your friends you know like Lego? As an AFOL, sometimes it's uncomfortable to tell people. Yeah, absolutely. I think that, you know, I don't let everyone know right away that I'm into Lego, and I don't let everyone know right away that I run a YouTube channel about Lego, just because, I don't know, I do it for me. I'm not doing it for anyone else, but I definitely think that out of all my friends that actively collect Lego, I have 3 friends that collect Lego somewhat regularly. So they'll always tell me about, they'll be like, oh, did you hear about this? And I go, yeah, I made a video on that like 2 weeks ago. So I'm always a little bit ahead of them, but I love that they still love it. So yeah, only a few of my friends are probably pretty into it. Andrew Garrett asks, if Power Rangers was a Lego theme, would you collect some? And yes, absolutely. When the Lego Ideas Power Rangers, that Command Center set, didn't make it through the review, I was so sad, because I've definitely been wanting a Power Rangers set for a long time. That was my childhood, you know, like 1993, the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was like such an important show to me. So yeah, I would love that. You know, that would be super fun. And I haven't bought any of the Mega Constructs Power Rangers sets, because I don't really buy a lot of Mega Constructs. All right. Rainiel Medina asks, have I been in the Toy Fair this year? I've never been to the Toy Fair. I really wish I could. So that would be a lot of fun, but not this time, but hopefully in the future. All right. Do you think there will be another Hulk Big Fig in a future Infinity War set? You know, I would imagine that there would be another Hulk figure. I know whenever they put Hulk in a set, sorry, I didn't actually quote who that was from. Let's see. Bricktastic Productions. So sorry. Sorry, Bricktastic Productions. No, I do think that he'll come in a set, just because whenever they put him in a set, it usually sells pretty well. Except for that Red Hulk set that I don't think sold especially well. But yeah, so I have to imagine they'll put him in a set soon. If they put a Hulkbuster in a set, right, you know, like after we got one in the last movie, I think we'll get another Hulk. Let's see. Y asks, in your life, how much money have you spent on Lego? Oh my God, I don't even want to start to total that up. But as you can imagine, having been fans of my channel and how much I talk about this stuff and how much I love this stuff, let's just say it's quite a bit. Whenever I post a haul video, I always tell my mother not to watch the video, because I don't need to put that sort of pressure on her where she knows how much I've spent on Lego. All right. Ethan Studios 2000 says, I hope they make a Scarlet Witch minifigure. Yes, I definitely hope they do too. Let's see. Lego Ninja Turtles or Ninjago from Andrew Garrett. Ooh, Ninja Turtles, especially the ones like that were based on not the movie. I didn't get nearly enough of those sets, so I don't know. Those are kind of on my Lego buying regret list, is not getting more of the Ninja Turtle sets. All right. Rainiel Medina asks, do you want to see a Lego Disney Blind Bag Series 2? Absolutely. I'm a huge Disney fan. There's so many characters that we haven't gotten that we really need. Like, we need a Goofy so bad. You know, just in addition to 100 other figures. So yes, honestly, I'm really surprised we haven't gotten it already. I just sort of feel like that's such a no-brainer. So the fact that we haven't gotten it is such a huge surprise. I don't know about anyone else. All right. Would you like a Lego Star Wars minifigure series? I'd love to get an army from Star Lala. Yeah, I think that you know, it's a hard thing when it comes to doing Star Wars as a minifigure series, because I don't know how much you guys know about how toy licensing works, but essentially, you know, Hasbro has the license for action figures for Star Wars and actually for Marvel too. And so typically the minifigure blind bag series kind of conflicts with the license for action figures. So with that in mind, it's going to be hard for them to ever do this sort of series that you're talking about, just because, you know, that's not part of the license that Lego currently has, is action figures. I know it seems very confusing. All right. Fire Phoenix 555, Flash or Arrow TV show, which one's my favorite, and what do you want them to make a set out of? I mean, I'm a huge fan of The Flash. I think The Flash might be my favorite of all the DC superhero shows. I also really like Legends of Tomorrow. I don't know if any of you guys are watching that one, but I would have to say I would love like a Star Labs set. I think that would be super fun for The Flash, or maybe like a Gorilla Grodd, you know, kind of takedown set. That would be super fun too. All right, let's see where we're at here. All right, I'm trying to build both sides mirrored and I'm getting confused. Let's see. Sega Ryan asks, TalkBricks, do you have any old channel names? No, this was my first channel, and so TalkBricks is my only name. Let's see. When you were a kid, did you have an Atari? No, I did not have an Atari. I played on Atari once because a friend had an Atari, but I never had one myself. But that's a throwback for sure. All right. Lego Channel 62 asks, are you excited for Avengers Infinity War? Oh, yeah. Rob Dog Rocks asks, am I excited for Jurassic World 2 sets? And do I think there'll be a wave 2 of them? I'm not sure there'll be a wave 2 of Jurassic World, because someone in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but did we even get a wave 2 for Jurassic World 1? So if that's especially the case, then I don't think we'll be getting a wave 2 for Jurassic World 2. Let's see. Is the bubble canopy the same size as the Aisha's Revenge canopy? This one is. This one is kind of that smaller, flatter one. That was from TalkBricks. All right. Best MCU villain from Imaginative Donkey Boy. I mean, I think Loki's definitely got to be up there just because he's remained such an important part of the conversation and all the other movies. So, I mean, Loki's got to be up there for me. Let me know what you guys think. All right. Connor Sullivan asks, do you like Chima? You know, that was another one of those series that I just never really got into. It's not like I had anything against it. And I did pick up a couple small Chima sets just because it's hard for me to resist any polybags I see at a Target or a Walmart. But yeah, no, I just never really got into it. So it's not that I think those are bad sets. Just wasn't my theme. All right. Chef Alex asks, I hope nobody asked this question, but have you seen the Lego Incredibles 2 figures? Yes, I have seen the figures. They look pretty cool. So I'm super excited to see more. But yeah, hopefully we'll get official images of those sets soon. I have to imagine we'll be getting them at least not too far from now. All right. Am I excited for Unikitty and the Powerpuff Girls lines? That's from Rainiel Medina. I am excited. You know, listen, I'm just a huge fan for minifigures, and so more Powerpuff Girls figures, like the Mojo Jojo figure, looks so good. So yeah, no, I'm super excited for the lines. Unikitty, I'm just kind of curious about it. I wonder what it'll look like. I wonder how the minifigure series will be. Will all the characters be brick built, or will we get some new custom molds? So I'm very intrigued, certainly. Let's see. Comic Boy asks, Thanos or Darkseid? Ooh, that's a tough choice. It's a little Marvel versus DC, but certainly I'm more excited about seeing Thanos in a movie right now than I am Darkseid. All right. Brickmaster Entertainment asks, did you like Lego Monster Fighters? So yeah, that was another one of those lines that I just never really bought enough of. There's such cool figures in that one. And of course, like, I'll always regret a little bit not buying that Haunted House set just because, you know, that's the one everyone always wanted from the line. But yeah, I never really got enough of those. The one that I almost bought recently was I almost bought the Swamp Thing set just because I really wanted the green Swamp Thing guy because he was one of the master builders from the Lego movie. And I really like collecting all the master builders from the Lego movie. All right. Let's see here. What do you think they should make a Lego movie based on? From Rob Dog Rocks. That's a great question. I mean, certainly I would love a Star Wars movie or a Marvel movie, but I don't know that we'll ever get that. But I guess then if I had to say, I think like a Lego Agents movie would be really fun. So like imagine the Lego Agents line. There's some good scratches on my canopy piece. I always hate when that happens. They got to pack these separately if they're supposed to stay clear like that. Anyways. So yeah, I would love to see the Lego Agents line. I think that'd be really fun, kind of like Mission Impossible, James Bond. I think it would just make a really good movie. So either that or maybe like a Johnny Thunder movie, like a Lego Adventures movie, something Indiana Jonesy. That'd be fun. All right. TalkBricks, have you seen Clutch Powers? Yeah, that's a little bit similar, I guess, to what I'm talking about. All right. Brickfinder asks, would there ever be Lego Shrek? That's a good question. I mean, certainly Shrek is, out of all the DreamWorks brands, probably the only one that I could think that they would do sets for, just because it has kind of the most star power of all the DreamWorks brands. But I don't know. For some reason, I don't know that it has such relevance today. Maybe it would have come out a while ago, but I'm not sure that we'll see it today. All right. What Infinity War character without a minifigure do you think should be in a feature set? I would love Scarlet Witch. I think getting her in like her updated outfit would be really nice. Who else? Updated Winter Soldier. I mean, there's quite a few that we're missing right now, so it'd be nice to get a few of them. All right, I definitely missed a piece somewhere. That's what always happens. I'm going too fast when I'm on the streams. Oh, I forgot 2 of these builds. Anyway. Henry Vargas asks, what are your thoughts on the promotional Teen Groot keychain polybag? So this reminds me a lot of the Kiss Kiss Tuxedo Batman from the Lego movie, the Lego Batman movie, where I really wish that it would have just been a regular minifigure, as I imagine most of you did too. But you know what? Getting more merchandise from the movie is always a good thing. If it meant not getting it at all, I guess I'm glad we got it as a keychain. All right. Let's see. Comic Boy asks, if there was a DC or Marvel Lego character you would like to see released, which one? Wow, there's so many. I think getting characters from the TV series for DC would be really good. But also on Marvel, there's still so many big name characters we've never gotten. Like, I'm so surprised we've never gotten Daredevil, especially with the Netflix series being as popular as it was. I'm kind of surprised about that. So maybe I'll stick with those 2 for now. All right. What is my favorite Lego movie? From Emian Chavez. My favorite Lego movie is the original Lego movie. Lego Batman is certainly somewhat of a close second, just because, come on, that movie was so funny and it was so amazing. But I think that the original Lego movie was just such a surprise. It was so great, so full of heart, so funny that one definitely has to be at the top of my list. All right, on to bag 2, guys. We're halfway done through the set. All right. Here we go. Whoa. All right, don't want to lose any pieces, of course. All right, we've got a question here from V Diddy. What would you want to see from a Lego DC Comics CMF line? I mean, I would love just to get a lot of more classic ones. There's still a lot of villains we've never gotten, even though we got so many of them during the Lego Batman movie line. But, a lot of really great Lego villains I would love, or even like classic interpretations of characters that we've already gotten. So probably something like that. All right. Lego Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter sets from Andrew Garrett. I was always more of a Harry Potter fan, but Lego Lord of the Rings is, again, one of those lines that I have regrets that I never bought enough of. I did just buy a bunch of the sets used from someone else, the old Lord of the Rings sets, to kind of catch myself back up a bit. But yeah, I still am a little mad I never got some of those Lord of the Rings sets. All right, what is your least hyped Infinity War set? Least hyped? Probably the Outrider set. Surprisingly, it's a pretty good set, considering it's the smallest in the line, but it's nothing too exciting, but I'll take it. All right, would you like to see a human Vision? I'm guessing you're saying as a minifigure. That's Jason Haynes. Yeah, I mean, listen, if you know anything about me, I'll never say no to more minifigures, ever. I'll never say no. All right, we've got Teen Groot. Look at this guy. Whoop, almost dropped him. He looks pretty cool. I like this one. This head mold is so great. They really adapted the Lego design to this so well. All right. Now time to build the new version of Thor. Ooh, guys, look. Infinity Stones. Got my first Infinity Stones here. Very cool. This is the first Infinity War set that I've built, if you guys couldn't tell. All right. Oh, so T to the T says, no, save the minifig to last. All right, I will save the Thor minifigure to be last, just because it sounds like that's the cool thing to do. And I, of course, want to do the cool thing. All right, moving on to the bottom of this ship. All right. Here we go. Paula Z asks, am I going to pick up the Harry Potter minifig polybags? Absolutely. Harry Potter is just going to be such a fun line. I'm so glad it's back. The Hogwarts Great Hall set looks amazing. So yes, it's going to be very hard to not want to buy all those sets. So especially when it comes to me and minifigures, you know I'm going to be buying all the minifigures for Harry Potter. All right. Let's see. What scene from Jurassic Park would you like them to make a set on? From Rob Dog Rocks. The one I said in my video is the scene where they face off against the T-Rex by the fence with the cool Jeeps, because I really want to get those Jeeps in Lego form. So that's probably the set I would like the most, or something with the visitor center. All right. Comic Boy asks, TalkBricks, do you do custom builds? You know, back in the day, I used to do a lot more. If any of you guys follow me on Instagram, my username is just TalkBricks. I was actually at my parents' house going through some old bins of Lego and looking at some of the old builds that I used to do when I was a kid. So those are probably already off my story, but stay tuned. Maybe I'll try to do more of what random things can I find at my parents' house. So check that out in a future Instagram update. But yeah, and I used to do a lot more of that. When I worked at the Lego store, I used to do a lot of custom builds. I have a Stormtrooper helmet I built out of Lego, and a Boba Fett helmet, and I made Batman's utility belt out of Lego that you could actually wear, which is really fun. So yeah, but I wish I had more time or more money or more whatever to get back into building some cool mocks. All right, Jason Haynes says, did you know that the Lego CMF line got canceled? I hadn't heard that, but that would maybe make sense why we haven't gotten any in a while. Let's see. What supervillain do I like? From Luke Porter. Let's think. I mean, there's so many good supervillains. I mean, the Joker's got to be up there for sure. I mean, The Dark Knight was such a really great performance by Heath Ledger as the Joker. Really made him seem like a crazy villain that is capable of anything. So I really liked the Joker. All right. Master Chef asks, TalkBricks, why don't you do Lego reviews? And which themes do you miss? So the reason why I don't do as many Lego reviews is because there's a lot of really big channels that tend to get all the reviews out first. And so, you know, if I can only make a couple videos a week, I try to prioritize the videos that I feel like I can be unique on. So a lot of times it's the news content. And that's also the content that you guys watch the most of. So really, I'm usually just following your lead, you know, so if you guys watch the content, I try to make more of it. So that's primarily why I don't do that. But which themes do I miss? Well, Harry Potter was usually my example of themes that I miss, so I don't have to miss that one much anymore. But maybe Lego Indiana Jones or Space Police, something like that. All right, let's see. Can you do a live build for Thanos Ultimate Battle next? That's from Lego Channel 62. I'll try. Sometimes it's when the sets are so long, it's really hard to do a live stream for that long. You guys don't realize, but when you're sitting here just talking for a long time, your voice gets tired, let alone everything else. That's so hard about doing a live stream for so long. All right, favorite Batman actor? Ooh, that's a tough question. That's from Comic Boy. I mean, I really did like Christian Bale. I'd probably have to say Christian Bale. All right, Paula Z asks, are you excited for Incredibles 2? Let's just say I'm incredibly excited. I know that was like a terrible dad joke pun, but I really am extremely excited. All right. What is my favorite Lego minifigure? From Mr. Boss Gaming TM. It's always hard for me to pick favorite Lego minifigures because I feel like I'll pick a favorite and then they'll come out with a figure that's even better than that. So right now, I'd say some of the ones I'm most excited about right now are the ones for the next collectible minifigures line, just because all those costumed characters just look so amazing. So I'd probably say something from there, maybe the Elephant Girl. I really like that one. All right. Connor Sullivan asks, hi, Michael. What do you think of the new UCS Hulkbuster? Well, hi, Connor. I really love the new Ultimate Collector Series Hulkbuster. It looks very good. I know that could it be a little bit more accurate? Do I wish that they made Technic pins in dark red, like a lot of you guys were saying in the comments? Absolutely. I mean, those things would definitely make it a little bit better, but I'm just really glad that we got it at all. Sometimes I'm really surprised with the kinds of sets that Lego comes out with. When they give us a real treat like that, got to be thankful. So I'm super just excited to buy that set eventually, add it to my collection. That's definitely one of the sets I'll probably keep on display, just because I like to have the cool sets to show off to people. All right. Do you want a Stan Lee minifigure from Amian Chavez? Yeah, actually, that would be really fun. I'm surprised we've never gotten it as like a promotional polybag. That feels like the perfect thing for a Stan Lee minifigure. All right. Which Lego Incredible sets am I most excited for? That's from Nathan Cornwell. Probably the one that comes with the rest of the family. I'm forgetting the name of it offhand. Like something about the home. I'm forgetting it right now. But yeah, because it comes with Violet and Dash and Jack. So I'm super excited for that one just because, we've gotten a Mr. Incredible figure already and he comes in a set or two. But I'm really excited to get the rest of the family this time. All right. That looks pretty nice. And let me build this other section. This little sub-assembly. Ooh, one of these new plate pieces. Those are pretty fun. All right, let's take another question from the chat. Let's see. Do you have one theme that you don't like and keep up the good content from Master Chef? Well, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Definitely work hard on all this stuff, but you guys make it all worth it. So thank you so much. All right, one theme that I don't really like. Well, I don't know. Themes that I don't like aren't necessarily bad themes. Like I don't collect a lot of, the princess line, or I don't collect a lot of Lego Friends, or so I don't think those are bad themes, but they're just not my favorite. So I don't know if that's a good enough answer, but that's the one I'll give for right now. All right. Connor Sullivan asks, I have $100. What Infinity War set do I recommend? I mean, I'm tempted to say the Sanctum Sanctorum, but it's also very fun to get more than one set. So I guess the question is, do you want one big set that you can spend $100 on? Or do you want to get then you can get this set for $20, Hulkbuster for $30, and maybe the what is it called? Oh shoot, I'm forgetting. Corvus Glaive set for $40. That's a lot of sets you can get for $100 instead of just one. So if you're looking to build up a minifigure collection, that's maybe the better option. All right. Which Lego set is my favorite? From Mighty Mythical Chicken Villalobos. I hope I didn't totally mispronounce that. My favorite Lego set ever. Oh, that's such a tough question. Right now, I would probably say the Ghostbusters Firehouse HQ. I have that set proudly on display in my house, and I really love it. So that's what I'll probably say for now. But there's so many good sets coming out, and so many sets I haven't even built yet. I've got too much of a backlog. You wouldn't think that'd be a problem for a Lego YouTuber to have sets that he doesn't have time to build, but yeah, there's so many good sets out there that I still haven't even built yet. All right, seems like I'm pretty much done with this guy. Pretty nice. I like this one. It actually, on the box, it looks pretty small, but it feels bigger, and there's a lot of parts in it, so this one's pretty fun. I'm going to tuck that guy in the corner. Paula Z asks, do you watch any Marvel TV shows? Yes, I watch a lot of Marvel TV shows. I watch all the Netflix shows, and I also watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which I know a lot of people were saying Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was bad, and I will say it wasn't great for a while, but it got really good again. So if you guys stopped watching that show, I recommend getting back into it because it's pretty good. All right, let's see. What superhero set from Marvel would I like to see made? From Jason Haynes. I would really like, I always wanted like a Iron Man armory set. So like some set where you could take all the Iron Man minifigures that you have and just display them beautifully, because that's what I would love to do with mine. So maybe that's a little bit of like a selfish set that only I would probably totally enjoy. But yeah, I mean, you asked what I would want, right? So I'm allowed to pick one that only I would enjoy. Let's see. All right, Comic Boy asks, do you get mad when Lego or toys spoil the movies, or do I like spoilers? So in general, no, I do not like spoilers. I like to be spoiler-free. Like when it came to Black Panther, I was so worried I was going to be spoiled because I didn't get to see it right away. So yeah, I avoided the internet, or for Last Jedi, I didn't get to see that movie right away. So I turned my Twitter to remove all of the different mentions of Star Wars so I wouldn't be spoiled. So, and actually I managed to not be spoiled, even though I didn't see it for a while. But no, I do not like spoilers. Somebody else asked, like, how do I feel about all like the leaks that happen for Lego sets? And I really don't love it. I know it's like fun to get excited about the sets early, but at the same time, you know, I kind of miss the surprise of it all. Like I miss Lego announcing it, you know, versus, you know, all these different social media accounts that can get access to these figures early. And I have no idea how anyone gets those figures early, but I don't know. I kind of miss it. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little traditional that way, but I like when I get surprised too. All right. Chef Alex asks, favorite Lego ideas set. My favorite Lego ideas set. Right now it's probably Ship in a Bottle. So I actually have that set and I've been building it. I'm actually not even done with it. But I really just love that set. It turned out really nice, and so that's my current favorite. But I love the whole line and I own most of them. All right. What's that door for in the set? Yeah, I'm actually intrigued about that too. I think it's going to sit somewhere right here. But yeah, I'm very intrigued. Let's see. Lori the Gamer says, notice me? I noticed you. All right, Jason Haynes asks, do you watch Defenders? Yeah, I watched Defenders. I really liked it. Out of all the Marvel series, I really loved Daredevil. I loved Luke Cage. I really loved Jessica Jones. And Defenders was very good. Iron Fist, for me, was just okay. It wasn't my favorite. Not terrible by any means, but just not my favorite out of all the Marvel series. But yeah, I watch all the Netflix shows. All right. People say the set you're building is the worst set. Do I think that's true? I mean, I can understand that. I actually think maybe the worst set is the Corvus Glaive set. It has very good minifigures, but it's just not my favorite set. So I guess I don't know. I'm not sure which one would then be the worst. All right. Is this a door? Is this meant to open? No, it's just how you put it in. I was looking at the instructions. All right. Borja124 asks, do you like The Last Jedi? I know that it's obviously a little controversial, you know, who liked that movie and who didn't, but I liked the movie. I know that it wasn't everyone's favorite movie, and certainly it wasn't my favorite movie either, but overall, I was a fan of it. I'm always a fan of what they're doing, so I'm going to go ahead and say I liked it. All right. What is my favorite show? From Mighty Mythical Chicken. My favorite show right now, well, I'm a big fan of Survivor. I know maybe a lot of you guys don't watch that, but it just came back for its most recent season, so I'm super excited about that. So that's the one I'm currently most excited about. But I'm a huge fan of a lot of the superhero shows. Like, I'm really excited right now about The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm a big fan of... I watch a lot of TV, let's be honest. All right. Master Chef asks, do you play some video games, and am I going to do a face reveal sometime? I don't know about that, but I do play a lot of video games. Most of what I play is Nintendo games. I play a lot of like Marvel games, or not Marvel, Mario games is what I meant to say. I've got Marvel on the brain here. So yeah, I play a lot of Mario games. I play Zelda, all those sorts of things. So I'm a huge fan of all the Nintendo stuff. All right. Let's see here. What's my favorite Marvel set and movie from the Art Blade? That's a good question. You know, superhero sets don't always have the craziest or nicest builds. So it's hard to pick one set that I think is like a really especially good Lego set. Let's think of, I mean, the Helicarrier is like an incredible set. I built that one, and that one sits under my coffee table in my apartment. But yeah, I really love that set. So that's probably my favorite set to build, because I always say this to people, but you never realize what it's like to build like a big Lego set. Big Lego sets are just so different. And I'm not saying like everyone should spend all their money and just get the biggest sets, but if you appreciate Lego building techniques, it's really fun to build a big set. Let's see here. Jason Haynes says, "You're a fantastic YouTuber. Keep up the work." Thank you. Good work. Thank you. Michael, did you ever see the 1970s Spider-Man series? No, I've never seen that. That's from T to the T. No, I've never seen that, but it looks pretty funny. I loved the 90s Spider-Man cartoon. I don't know if any of you guys watched that. You can actually watch the 90s Spider-Man cartoon and the 90s X-Men cartoon, which are both fantastic, on Hulu right now. So that's a good recommendation if you're at all interested. I would recommend it. All right. Aiden Lakshana asks, will you buy the new Harry Potter sets? Yes, I will definitely buy the new Harry Potter sets. Harry Potter and me, we get along just fine. It'll be very hard for me to resist not buying all the Harry Potter sets, but we'll have to see. You know, I don't just automatically buy everything, and I certainly, you know, try to keep my money, you know, and only buy things I really like. But you know, Harry Potter's pretty great. All right. Paul Z asks, how would I feel if Lego made Disney World ride sets? That would be pretty cool. I'm a huge Disney fan, as I've mentioned. I love Disney World and going on all the different attractions there, so I wouldn't hate it. I definitely wouldn't hate it. And right now, in terms of Disney stuff, I'm just super excited for the Tron Legacy set, the Lego Ideas set. I think we're going to get a picture of it very soon, so I'm super looking forward to it. All right. I know a lot of people are saying I'm missing their questions. Guys, it's super hard to both build and answer questions, so I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. All right. FlameDocs360 says, did you see the brickheads that you can build yourself? Yes, I did see them, and I'm actually super excited about it, but I am a little bit worried because sometimes I'm not the best mock builder, so I'm a little concerned that maybe I won't be able to build such a really great brickhead of myself, but doesn't mean I'm not super excited about it. I definitely am. So I'll definitely pick up at least one of those sets. Maybe it'll be a good thing to get for people for their birthday, where you buy the set, you build a version of them, and then you just give them all the extra pieces. Or maybe you keep all the extra pieces. Let's see. What is my favorite Disney CMF line figure, from Jason Haynes? That's a good question. I really loved the entire line. I think Ariel's a really great figure. Alice is a wonderful figure. You know, Aladdin, like they translated so many of these really well. But I think getting like Mickey and Minnie and Donald and Daisy, that was all nostalgia. And so maybe I'll say those because those were the ones I just kind of inherently was maybe most excited about. All right. What do you think about a Lego Stranger Things line, from Wolfgang Oshman? You know what? I'm a huge fan of Stranger Things, but I just don't think Lego will ever make sets for it. Maybe we'll get a one-off set for Lego Ideas submission, but I just highly doubt. It's a little too scary, a little too much of an adult show. And obviously you guys have to remember, you know, Lego's core demographic is still like boys, 6 to 12, something like that. So, you know, they're going to try to appeal to that audience a little bit more than, you know, the fans like us who would really love a Stranger Things set. All right. Connor Sullivan asks, would I like a Nintendo minifig series? Oh yeah. I think that would be amazing. And obviously I know Kinects, I think, has the construction license for Nintendo, but I hope that doesn't stop Lego and Nintendo from doing something together in the future, because, you know, Lego could probably make some pretty nice figures for Mario characters. All right. T to the T asks, on the Hogwarts Hall, there is extra space for sets. What do you think they'll be? Yeah, there's a lot of Technic pins, even in some interesting areas, like towards the front of some of them. So what other ones? I imagine we'll get some other classrooms. I would really love that. I think a Quidditch arena would be really crazy, but I'm not sure we'll ever get something like that. But probably we'll get some hallways, some additional classrooms, another kind of maybe the Chamber of Secrets, the Room of Requirement, you know, some of those key rooms from Hogwarts. Those would all be really fun. let's see. Any Lego Simpsons sets you would like to see? You know, so Simpsons, the Lego Simpsons line, I was actually a really big fan of. I have both the Simpsons house and the Quickie Mart and both sets of collectible minifigure series. So I have every Simpsons Lego thing you could have. But yeah, you know, even on top of all that, I wasn't actually the hugest Simpsons fan, like the actual show. So I don't know if I have any great ideas for the line. That was from Comic Boy. All right. What is this part of the build, by the way? T to the T asks. Yeah, this is apparently where you get his weapon. So this is like a drawer, and Thor's weapon will sit in the drawer. So yeah, I mean, I guess we'll have to see if this is in the actual movie. My assumption is that it's probably not in the movie, just because this seems like a pretty random thing to be in the movie. I don't know if you guys agree or not. I don't think Thor magically finds his weapon in a drawer. Yep, Omega Ruby, there's the door, and it's used as a drawer. All right, I'm building Thor's new weapon. So here it is, Thor's new weapon. Very cool. And I'm intrigued to see how this one will come about in the movie. It's got a lot of interesting components, so I won't speculate too much, just in case anyone's trying to avoid spoilers. All right. So I think we're kind of getting down to it here. We've got a lot of extra pieces, but we also have to build our Thor minifigure. So let me build this guy. This one's a much more simplified Thor. I think this one's very, very simple. No extra, detail printing, no cape, no anything. So this one's a very simple Thor minifigure compared to some of the other ones we've gotten. But I like the short hair. Certainly there's some things that they could maybe improve upon, but I like what they're doing overall. All right, let me get the last of the Power Blast pieces that I need for this set. I think it's the one small and one large of these blast pieces, it looks like. Yep. All right. I'm going to do 2 smaller ones just because I think it'll look a little nicer. All right. And I got to build his little hand pieces here. All right. MBL Design says, hello from Sweden. It's 12:30 a.m. here. Oh my gosh. Well, thanks for joining us. I certainly am not trying to keep anyone past their bedtime, but I'm always happy to chat with you guys and have fun. All right, Golden Light Pictures. This is my first TalkBricks live stream. Well, welcome. It's also my first one in a while, so if you're new to the channel, you haven't missed anything. All right. Best Infinity War minifigure, no big figs, from Imaginative Donkey Boy. I mean, Teen Groot has to be up there, right? I mean, I love a lot of the characters got some nice small updates. The Iron Spider figure, I would have said yes if they had done dual molding. I think it really needed dual molding. But yeah. All right, so let's take a look at the set now that it's done. I'm just going to put all these figures, make a little pretty picture. Got to make it look nice for you guys. All right. And then let me I'll slide everything over a little bit, and then we can take a look. All right. And then I'm going to angle this down a little bit more. All right, let me get all these extra Power Blast pieces out of the way. So overall, I know this one was not everyone's favorite set, but I think it turned out to actually be a lot better than even I thought it would be. I think this little ship turned out to be very cool. I think it's got some really neat shaping. The stickers actually add some nice detail, and it's interesting how it carries that dark gray and light gray color scheme across all those other pieces. I really love this detail, this orange curve right in the bubble canopy, how it just sits in there. I think that looks so nice. And it's kind of cool you can open it up from both sides. So overall, it looks pretty nice. This back piece here is obviously meant to link up with that larger set from the Thanos Ultimate Battle set. So I'm really excited to build that so I can connect it all up. Kind of reminds you of the Ghost from Star Wars Rebels. How those two ships, the Phantom and the Ghost, would link up like that. This piece here, it's interesting. It's got a play feature where you can spin this little Power Blast piece, and it looks pretty nice. Overall, there's some interesting details with these other Power Blasts. We got some stickers. This can be angled up and down. Maybe it's a cannon of sorts. We've got back here one of the Infinity Stones. This is the Power Stone, which you guys may remember the Power Stone from Guardians of the Galaxy. And then you can open this up to reveal Thor's weapon. This is brand new for the movie. So, is this how it's going to look in the movie? I doubt it. But as a play set for kids, I think that this turned out to be pretty nice. Some pretty cool colors, and, can't complain too much there. All right. Lego Gamer asks, do I like the figures? So let's go through all the figures. So this one's a repeat of Rocket Raccoon, and overall, he looks nice. He looked nice back in that $20 set for Guardians of the Galaxy. So it's kind of funny that he comes in the $20 set here. So, you know, this is a pretty common figure. I think it would have been nice to maybe put him in one of the more expensive sets, just because we could have gotten another cool figure in a cheap set. Teen Groot, this one's real great. I'm a huge fan of this one. The head is just perfect. They really adapted the Lego head so well. It's a really great figure. Maybe some leg printing or arm printing would have really set it off and just made it look unbelievable, but I'll take what I can get. I'm just glad to get a Teen Groot figure at all. And then here we go, Thor. Like I said, this is a much more simple Thor. Still a good figure. He's got the kind of powered up eyes on the back, using a little bit of the Thor electricity, lightning power, and we can see the Power Blast pieces. These actually have been a pretty fun addition to the Lego Marvel Superheroes line, just because, I don't know, I feel like that's what, when you're playing as a kid, you imagine that Thor's shooting lightning out of his hands, and now you have pieces that allow you to make it look like that. So overall, I like this set. Like I said, do I think this is the best set in the line? Do I think this is should be your must-have set, the one that would, you know, make your collection look perfect? Probably not, but it's a real cheap way to get the brand new Thor, brand new Teen Groot, and $20, you know, especially if you can get it on sale, even for, a lot of times they'll go for $16. You know, at $16, it's a no-brainer for me. All right. I'm going to take a couple more questions here in the chat, and then I'm going to have to hop off just because, you know, TalkBricks, you know, it's busy. You know, it's busy to run a channel. No, I'm just kidding. It's been so much fun. Let's see. We've got a couple questions here. Can a dude eat a taco? Am I going to watch the Oscars? Yeah, I'm going to watch the Oscars tonight. I haven't even seen all the movies this year. I've been bad about seeing movies, but, you know, you gotta watch the Oscars. All right, let's see. Lego Master 25, it's almost an hour long. Yeah, I usually try to do these an hour long. We'll see. All right, Amian Chavez asks, what's my favorite minifigure in this set? And that would definitely have to be Teen Groot. Look at that figure. It looks awesome. Brick Star Wars Boy 10 says the Groot figure looks awesome, and I agree. All right. Favorite DC minifigure from Brick Star Wars Boy 10. Ooh, such a hard one. I really loved Wonder Woman, the Batman v Superman Wonder Woman. I thought that was such a great figure. So maybe I'll say that one for now. All right. Kingslayer also asked what favorite figure in the set. It's Teen Groot. All right. If you get the new Milano, I should show the connection in comparison with the others. Yeah, actually, I have every Milano. So I've got the two Milanos, and I guess technically this isn't a Milano, but it certainly looks like one. Aiden Lakshana asks, am I excited for the Ant-Man and the Wasp movie? Yeah, actually, I'm very excited for that movie. I think the Ant-Man original movie was pretty fun, and I love the actress who plays the Wasp, not Janet. What's her name? I'm forgetting her daughter. I'm forgetting. I'm mixing up comic book characters, but yeah, I'm super excited for that. All right. Aquaman sets are confirmed from Omega Ruby Senpai. I haven't heard that, but I have to imagine if there's a DC movie, there's going to be DC sets. All right, I'm going to take one more question, and then I'm going to have to hop off. Let's see. I'm trying to pick a very good one. All right. I'll take a couple. FlameDocs360 says, will you ever do a review of any of the Lego movies? Yeah, it's so funny. After all the Lego Batman movies videos I did and the Lego Ninjago movie videos I did, I just ended up getting so busy at the times that both of those movies came out that I couldn't do a review. Isn't that silly? All right. The Art Blade asks, do you think Lego should make a small set with the homemade Spider-Man suit? Yeah, I think that was a huge miss, especially because they wouldn't have had to make any new parts for it. I really, really was disappointed we didn't get the homemade suit. All right. Let's see. Do I want a Coco set? That'd be fun. Is Cisco my favorite character on The Flash? I do really like Cisco. He's real funny. All right. I'll end on this one. Brick Star Wars Boy 10 says, do another live stream, please. And guys, I'm going to try to do more live streams. I have so much fun with you guys. You guys really, honestly, if I have to build on my own or build while talking to you guys, I'd much rather build while talking to you guys because you guys are just so much fun. Your questions are amazing. And honestly, all the support that you guys give me is just unbelievable. So I'll leave you guys with all that just as a quick thank you for tuning in. And also I'll leave you another quick teaser for things to come. I do have some upcoming things I'm working on for merchandise for TalkBricks. So maybe stay tuned because there might be some interesting TalkBricks things that you guys can add to your collection. So that's all I'll say for today. So stay tuned for more. Feel free. I know we talked a little bit about video games. Add me on PlayStation, add me on Switch. Feel free to add me on Instagram because I love posting videos and other behind the scenes stuff there. So thank you so much for tuning in. You guys are honestly the best. I am so lucky. I've got the best subscribers out there. Recently, we hit 20,000 subscribers, and that's like an unbelievable accomplishment, and it's all because of you guys. So stay tuned for more on that, and thank you so much, guys. See you later. I am Groot. Somebody said, are you Groot? I am Groot. I'll end with that. See you guys. Bye.